How's it going, everyone? Jiivita here with a kind of portal navigation / community spotlight. This is going to be over the Portal Seeker network because it has been slightly rearranged. It's more or less all the same. There's just been some key differences or key changes made. For starters, the Betulia hub has been completely rebuilt in a new location. The Boundless hub has seen renovations, and the Gravitas Tay has even been a little bit kind of rearranged. But over here I have the old map, and over here we have a brand new map. The first thing you might notice is it's a lot more kind of maybe usable. I mean, it seems a little bit less busy. This main loop is strikingly obvious, where over here you kind of maybe get a little bit lost in all the lines. But one of the really cool things about this is that over here there's 6 planets on the loop. The new layout, there's only 4 planets on the loop, so that means you can get around a lot faster with going through a lot fewer portals, so that is really nice. Also, some of the original tier 3 planets have been put back on the loop, where previously they had been taken off of the loop for basically overcrowding reasons. Like literally the planet would fill up and you had to wait in line. So some of these more busy planets like Betulia and Boundless were actually kind of taken off of the loop to help with that problem. So, and all in all, pretty cool changes. So let's take a look at this new map in a bit more detail. For starters, each region or each server region is much more kind of clustered together, much more obvious. So we have the US West, East, EU Central, and Australian servers all kind of in their nice little packages. And as you can see, each stop on the loop is a server region. So you're going to a planet that's on the US West server group, you just head over to Gravitas Tay, and then all of the US planets are right there. Then all the US West planets are right there. Same thing for European and all of the other server groups, really. In order to get to the higher level planets, we just kind of scroll down here, and as before, you can leave either from the US East side of things or the European side of things. So if you have a better connection to one or the other, you can kind of favor those European or those US servers, at least to a certain extent, trying to get to your destination. So coming off of Betulia, you can go to Delta Concrete all the way up to the high level planets, and the same thing for Boundless over here. Going down a little bit further, you can see that there's the primary and secondary gems listed. So say you want to mine for diamonds, you'll naturally want to go to a planet that has that as a primary gem, and they're all listed right here. Serpent Serendi, Malorial Lycrib, and Kol Huru. I haven't actually tried to say that one. And then for some reason they felt the need to put the secondary planets there as well. There's also all the gleam farms listed right here, so if you're looking for a particular color of gleam, you can quickly see like, oh, cool teal comes from Norkina, so very nice. About the only thing I would say is like, you know, like little color swatches might be kind of nice, but I guess that would probably look a little crazy on here. There's also a listing of material farms available, so you can go to Saurus for ash, Alcyon for corruption, exotic earth yams you can get on Shadow Tier, so on and so forth. So very, very nice. So enough of looking at maps, let's head back over to the game. So right now we're on the Ultima Guild HQ City, which is home to the Aquarius network. So right over here, there's the big clock tower, there's the dark tower, and then this is the Aquarius network over here, which then gives you a connection straight to Portal Seeker's HQ basically on Gravitas Tay. So some cool stuff here. As you can see, might look a little bit different if you haven't logged on in a while or used this network in a while. All of the tier 1 and 2 planets are available right here, so very convenient to get to all of those. There's also the Guild Hall and Hunter's Courtyard right here, and if you're trying to get to a blast world to get your first set of diamonds, there's actually a handy little shortcut portal over here that takes you directly to Serpent Serendi, which of course is a blast planet and will have diamonds. So if you don't have all of your atmospheric protections, but you do have the ones for blast, then you can go directly to here and not have to wander through a bunch of basically blinding weather. But as you can see, the Hunter's Courtyard, I'm not exactly sure when this happened, but it's been completely redesigned and looks very nice. It's got this really cool kind of tribal feel to it. But let's get back to business of showing off the portal network. So as I said before, there's only 4 planets on the main circuit, 1 for each server group. So over here we have the Australian hub with all of the Australian planets. Over here is the European hub with all the European planets. And yeah, this place, I don't know, it looks really nice. I'm not sure when this happened because this was kind of taken off of the main loop, so this could have been here for a little while. First I saw this was on actually one of my Let's Play episodes, and even since that, and even since then, there's been quite a bit of progress. So I've got this cool tree growing on top with the roots hanging down, these lovely, I guess those, yeah, those would be beams, not beams, poles. There we go. Very nice effect. So come back down here, and then over here is the US East server group. And this is the new Betulia hub that's been completely rebuilt in a new location. If you're needing a portal that was on the old Betulia hub, don't worry, it's still over here, at least for the time being. And so if there's a shop portal that you used to use or really like, you can probably still find it here. Also on the new hub, many of the shop names and kind of general location has been reserved. So like Feels Goods right here, and this Forge shop, the names and locations have been reserved. So if you need to move a shop portal to this new hub, your general location has been saved and reserved. So pretty nice. There is, yeah. And if you're wanting to open up a new portal, all you have to do is come over here and pick up the token and follow all of the portal seeker shop portal rules, which are listed, at least in Gravitas Te. Here we go. Here's all of the rules if you want to open up a shop portal. If you're just wanting a player portal for your home, you can of course come over here, same sort of deal, pick up a portal token, take it to your base, and then use it to open up a portal directly to this hub. And let's see here, my portal is on the north side of the hub. Yeah, right here. So I particularly like these changes simply because it makes my life a little bit easier. I go to the Betulia hub and I'm already on the main circuit. Previously, I had to come over here to Jiivita, and yeah, it just wasn't as convenient. So at least for me, this is a nice convenience. And then finally, coming back to where we started is Gravitas Te right over here, the US West Center. So very nice. If you're wondering where all the other planets are that were on the loop previously, well, they're still there. You just have to go to that server region. So for the European servers, Glaviathosa was connected to Jiivita. However, now you just go to Betulia to get to Jiivita or Boundless to get to Glaviathosa. And then let's see here, where is the other one? And then Imidari, which was on the loop, is now connected to Gravitas Te. So pretty straightforward. I'll throw a link to this map in the description of the video if you want to download it or just kind of open it up in the browser and keep it off to the side. A very handy resource to have available. And as you've probably noticed, there is a wealth of signs pretty much everywhere around here, and as such it would probably be quite helpful to kind of pay attention to at least the ones that are on the portal frames right here, as they give you a preview of what portals or planets that this hub is going to connect to. So as you can see here, Beacon, Alder, Boundless, all of those are listed right here and what level they are, and the little dollar sign signifies whether or not there is a shop portal there as well. And be aware of the mosquitoes, apparently. But another characteristic I love about the Portal Seeker Hub is that the signs are color-coded. So these gold and silver signs, they actually do mean things. So if it's a gold sign, that means it is heading towards the main loop of the network or towards civilization. So I'm on a low-level planet right here. Gold sign's going to lead me essentially upstream to the higher-level planets. And again, over here we have a silver sign and a gold sign, so the gold is going to head towards the main loop. Then over here we have the gold signs, and these are actually gold because it is the main loop of the network, so it can just go essentially in a straight line and we just go in circles. So if we go to the higher level planets like the tier 4 and up planets right here, as you can see as we go away from the loop, they're all silver. But then when we turn around, we can simply follow the gold signs until we find our way back to civilization. So a very nice feature, and kind of basically just allows you to blur your eyes, and as long as you're following the gold signs, you should eventually find something that is familiar to you, or at least get back to the meat of civilization. And if you're interested in the Portal Seekers and finding out a little bit more about them, be sure to check out the amazing guild hall over here. It is quite taking, I have to say, but if you come in through this main entrance right here, and then on your right there's boards with all sorts of information, including a link to their community Discord where you can request name changes for the signs associated with either shop portals or player portals, so on and so forth. Or just kind of hang out with some really nice players that are pretty dedicated to essentially community service for the game community, because it takes a lot of work to keep all of this running, optimized, and to ensure that it evolves along with the game as the game evolves. Okay, well I think that covers the basics of the changes to the Portal Seeker network. It's a pretty amazing network, at least in my opinion, certainly my preference to use. But anyway, this was Jiivita. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Also, if you like my channel, want to get cool perks, check out my Patreon page. Until next time, peace.